Welcome my friends, Seven Gray here. I hope you're all having a fabulous day out there. Feeling a little bit better about my electrical situation. I just have, I don't know, a good outlook today, and I think it all starts with a good cup of coffee. Yum. It's going to be a busy day today. It's my last day up here in Oceanside. Tomorrow I'm going down to San Diego to pick up my solar panels. So I've got a number of things to do to prepare for that. One of which is Daniel's meeting with me probably in about an hour or so to work on the electric system again. So hopefully we'll get that fixed. But before that, I have a daily routine that I've been doing for the last few weeks. One is checking the pH on the kombucha most days, at least every other day, and also on the Jun, trying to get those down to 3.0 on the pH. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'll link the video above where I made this Jun the other day, and over here is some kombucha that I made a couple of weeks ago. This is struggling right now, and the pH is not dropping quite fast enough. It's just going to take a while. And here's the pH meter that I use right here. So basically you just pull it out of this box here. There's a little cap on it. You got to pull the cap off and turn the switch on the top on. And then you stick it in and test the pH. So the Jun pH is 3.4. I want to get that down to about 3, at least 3.2. So this one's getting close. Gonna rinse this off. All right, and check the kombucha up here. Looks like the kombucha is 3.6 right here, 3.6. So got a ways to go on the kombucha still. The Jun is making progress, but still needs some more time. Next on my daily task list is to mash down my sauerkraut and fermenting radishes. So I've got to go through with a masher and just push those down and just make sure that everything's below the brine level. This is the masher here. It's just a wood masher. I got this from Giuseppe. Just going to go in and mash each of these. And there we go. I did my mashing for the day. Daniel just arrived, so we're going to try to do the last of the wiring, get this relay switch set up today. And I think I'm also going to try to move the windshield wipers back to position 11. I'll link the video above where we were diagnosing that. Daniel's here. We decided to follow some of the comments. Actually, Daniel came up with this idea independently of all the comments, but you guys are all thinking along the same lines. So we came up with this miniature fuse panel that holds 6 fuses in it, and we're going to mount this off to the side and run hot power to it, and then put our components over here on this. So we're just going to move 3 components over for now, and that should get us through. All right, Daniel, what are you working on?
All right, so I got my relay wiring diagram, and last night I downloaded this off the internet and basically associated all of the wires with our relay external harness to what everything is supposed to get wired up with here as far as the existing connections go. We got our new accessory fuse panel mounted down here, and we just finished drilling that in. Pop a couple fuses in there, and we're going to reroute some of these old accessories that weren't working to this external fuse panel here, and then this new relay is going to feed that. And yesterday we finished putting in this new hot wire connected underneath the hood.
We're doing some testing here, and Daniel is holding the, what are you holding there?
So this is the new relay we mounted externally with the new power line feeding it. Prior to that, we determined that this relay wasn't getting any power, so we got a new power connection to it. And I'm holding the ground connection here. If Seven can just go ahead and flip the windshield wiper.
Okay, so here we go. So experiment. Check that out.
All right.
Pretty cool. Congratulations. We decided to mount the cigarette lighter separate, partially just due to looking at it. There's a little short where it was going in, and it just was not good positioning, so decided to make a quick trip over to AutoZone, purchase a new cigarette lighter. So now I'm mounting it under the dash. Let me show you what it looks like. This is the new cigarette lighter here. It has a nice plastic cap on it. It mounts right below the dials up here, so that looks good. We're doing some diagnostic over here, trying to track down where the ceiling fans attach. Ceiling fans go into these switches here. They used to be dome lights, so now we're looking at that, trying to see if we can track that down. Good news, the cigarette lighter is now working. I have live power for my Google Maps. So the last thing is looking at the ceiling fans. Not critical. I'm planning on rewiring those in the next few weeks to the house system. Mostly I just want to see where that circuit is so that I know in the future, so I can use that to power things on the roof. So it's just more or less trivia to track it down at this point, but I think we're pretty much done for the day. Everything seems to be working. We are done. Everything is working. We have ceiling fans, we have cigarette lighter, we have windshield wipers, we have a central fan. Everything is working. Daniel is the man. He's the guy that figured all of this out. It only took us 2 days and a couple of trips to the auto parts store, but we kept after it and figured it all out. So I am so grateful, so thankful for all of the help. The way we solved this, if it wasn't clear before, is we removed everything out of that top left quadrant of my existing fuse box. We bought a new auxiliary fuse box that has 6 connections on it, and we just moved everything over there and ran new power to that. So easy, simple solution. We also tracked down that relay and repaired that, so if the future time I want to use that, that's also an option. After we finished with the electric stuff, Daniel and I went over to Starbucks and pulled out his laptop. He just got a Macintosh and Final Cut Pro and trying to learn video editing for his, I guess he's probably doing a YouTube channel. I'll have to ask him about that. But anyway, spent about an hour or so doing some tutorials in Final Cut Pro and teaching him video editing basics and stuff like that. So it was really fun to sort of reciprocate for all of the effort that he's given me over the past 2 days with troubleshooting and working on my step van electric system here. Everything's running fantastic. That's all I have for this episode. Thank you for watching. Savor the moment. See you next episode.